All right, guys, here we go again. Welcome once again to the AI-powered software development training, where we build amazing applications and deploy them to our server, the Play Store, and Apple App Store. All right, so today we'll be using a platform called Dreamflow. I think Dreamflow is also owned by the owners of Flutterflow. All right, so we're going to use Dreamflow to build a cross-platform application. All right, and get to know about the platform generally for now. So let me log in. I think I have okay, before we log in, I usually like to check their premium plan, what it costs. So for the free plan, we have 10 credits to start building. We can chat and generate. We can deploy to web. All right, only web for the free plan. But for the pro plan, the first one is 20 USD, giving us 10 times credit, which is 100 times the first 10. We can chat and generate. We can do a one-click deployment. That is, when they say one-click, you don't need to download anything. Just click and deploy. So if you pay $20, you can deploy to the web without having to do any setup or something. You don't need to download. You just deploy to the web, deploy to iOS application or a platform, especially if you don't have a Mac system or an iPhone, all right, to test it. You can just deploy and directly. You can also deploy to Android or by one click. Unlimited private projects, so you're not limited by or anything, right? Export is available. That is to say, you can export your code to your GitHub or to your local machine, that is to your computer. It all depends on where you want to have it. All right. So you also see there are some bigger plans for 50 USD. All right. We should give you 260 credits. Enterprise is also there. So it's up to you where you want to what you want to do. So let me log in to this platform as we begin to build something amazing. All right, so I'm going to let me use GitHub to log in. Continue with GitHub. Okay, so it took me right in because I'm already logged into my GitHub account on this browser. Here it is. Okay, so how do you want to get started? You want to start with a template, okay, or you want to clone another code base, maybe on GitHub, you want to pick a code you see that you like. How do you want to start? You want to start with their own existing template. I think they have templates right here that you can pick and get going, building your mobile application. Okay, so these are Fintech templates. Okay, dashboard, UI, AI chart, whatever you want to build. You can also see they say many templates are in development. Do you want to be part of what we are doing, that template thing? What want to submit an idea to them and do that, all right? So they are still in development anyway. So we are early users. So new project, let's get started. I'm gonna start, let's just say build me a native fintech application, or let me just say payment application for my startup. The application will be able to let me say we'll save as an online bank. Nigerians can save money, withdraw, transfer, get a loan, request for cards or debit card. That is, it could be physical or virtual. What else? User account. Okay, let me see. Virtual account numbers. Integration with other Nigerian banks. Customer support. What else do we have in a bank app? An admin back in relevant APIs. Okay, a database, and every other feature that will make up a bank app. Currency, Naira. Okay, what else should we add? Well, then we can start with that. Let me copy it. I love that concept. Oh, what a good welcome message. Just jump in. Let's jump in and start building. I'm waiting to see what you'll come up with. Okay. You gave it a name. Okay, I didn't give it a name. Naira wallet. All right, so build it. All right. I didn't specify which framework I wanted it to use, but it has chosen to use a framework called Flutter. How did I know? Flutter uses a programming language called Dart, D-A-R-T. All right. Normally, you can build these cross-platform applications that is for mobile with two major languages. You can build with React Native. I think we have done something on React Native before when we're learning how to use Rock, R-O-R-K. That was React Native. This one now is Flutter. All right. There are other programming languages for building mobile apps. All right. One of them is called Kotlin. You can also use Java. All right. For Android applications. All right. Then for iOS, you can use Swift and Objective-C. Objective-C if you want to build with for iOS. All right. And most of these AI coding application can build on those languages. It's just for you to instruct it which language, which framework you want it to use. If you don't instruct it, it will guess and pick one that is most suitable based on its own training. All right. So I prompted this Dreamflow and it picked um Flutter for me. And it's pretty good. Let's see what it will pull out for us. So reading through, you can see he has planned the project. Look at this. He has added required dependencies for API communication, a local database, and state management. He has created data models for user account transactions. Wow. Loan applications. Okay. Debit cards and virtual account numbers. Building of user interface screens for account dashboard, money transfer, withdrawals, loan applications, and customer support. He's developing core banking logic for saving, withdrawal. Wow. So transferring funds, loan processing, and integrating with external bank APIs. All right. It has compiled the project to identify and resolve any initial. Okay. So these are the tasks that Dreamflow will have to undertake to be able to come up with a full application as we have requested. All right, so I think it's at the last stage right now. Okay, second to the last, developing core banking logic. That's what is happening now. You can see the to-do list. So let's keep waiting. Yes. So we have this built for us. There are 13 errors in it. What I'm gonna do now, let me first of all go through if there is any instruction for me to do anything, implement robots unit and widget test. I create a straighting screen. All right, so the app is actually completed in his own first engagement. So I'm going to tell him that the preview is not loading. Preview is not loading. Please fix it. Fix the preview. prefer prefer the preview to be okay. Okay. So these are the colors of the app. This is your widget tree. This is the database. We need to connect to Superbase. Again, just like I already demonstrated, you can still connect this to the Superbase. Or you choose to use Firebase. Firebase is similar. It's just a storage, just like Superbase. So this is your code directory, Android and iOS application. Okay. Um, so we're still trying to fix the preview thing. Okay. This is where you fix the colors you want, the typography, and other settings. So I can collapse this, so the down ones can show up. Brown colors, utility colors. All right, this typography for display for headline and several other things. So I can change the mode of the app to either a light mode or a dark mode. But let's just wait to see the preview first so we can see what's happening. It's still trying to fix it, generating. Right, this is where we'll put our videos. This is where our assets will be for this app. Images, audio, videos, documents, and all these stuffs. Files and fonts and every other thing that we have. To connect to Superbase, let's just see what's gonna happen. It will take me into my one of my Superbase account to try to log in. So we can make the app fully functional with a backend. Okay. I need to choose which account I'm going to use for the Superbase. Okay. I don't know if this will work out. I already have 3 applications in the 2 Superbase account that I have, except I will have to create a new one. So while the preview is being fixed, can be running the Superbase stores. Okay. So I'm clicking restart app just on the screen of the application. So I'm restarting it. While that is happening, let me still come back here and see how I can get into Superbase via GitHub. Okay. So I'm going to authorize it to allow Dreamflow to connect. Okay, our app will also start. It's loading. So I've connected to Superbase. You can see that. So okay, so our app has loaded. Uh, I can increase it a little more. Okay. I have a demo account here. Ima, what's it? Let me increase it. So the demo account is called Choma at example.com/password123. So I'm going to test it. Choma at example.com and password 123. In your final deployment, that thing will be removed. All right, so here we are. Our app is ready. So these are transactions. All these are credits. These are debits. This is cards. Okay. This is loans. You want to get a loan. Okay, there's an error here. We can fix that. Apply for a loan. Okay, loan calculator. Wow, this is good. So I know you're not seeing everything because it's kind of tiny. All you need to do is to zoom it. You can see everything you need to see. Okay, it's pretty cool. Let me see if it will get this right. I need a loan of 50K. All right, it calculates it and shows this is pretty good. Everything seems to be ready. Up to the notch. So everything seems to be ready. All right, so monthly repayment from 52K will be 8K. Okay, total repayment will be 52,200. What's the purpose of the loan? If I want to pay in 12 months, there will be changes. See now, I'll be paying 4,500 because I'm paying it in 12 months. All right, so so I will have to delete this real estate stuff. I don't really need it. I prefer to have this one. This is a fintech app. Okay, so you can see this is actually cool. This is really cool. All right. I can finish this app right here by paying Florida Flow. I pay them, and have a pro account and ensure nothing stops me from launching, you know. So you can keep exploring. Uh, there is need to fix an error here. It also has a menu of other things. This is Choma Deleke profile. Oh, yes. So you can edit your profile. I wish this thing could be a bit bigger. This is their previewer. What can I close? Uh, Even with that. So connect to Superbase and make everything fully functional. 100% ready for Play Store. 100% ready for Play Store. So is KYC. We can verify things. Okay. Uh, you can stop it here. We wish. Let me go back to this is link banks. You can put your bank account there. You can add a new one. All right, you can select. See, all Nigerian banks are here. Okay, you can put account number and the thing will verify the account number. And that will need an API. We only store account details for withdrawal purposes, okay? That's let you know that it's not their policy to use it for anything other than for okay, this is support, live chat, this FAQ. Oh man, this is good. This is good. This is good. You can create a support ticket. Everything is just working. All we need now is a database which I've connected, but I need to have created that project. But what I have here are old project that I'm also that are online, except this one that we built in one of those classes. These two are client project. They're already online with users, so I can't tamper with it. But I will go and remove this one, then connect it. Or I can choose to use Firebase instead of Supabase. All right, so whichever one. CPN, security, and all these stuff. Everything is cool. I can change it to dark mode instead of light. Let's see what the dark mode will look like. It's not selecting. That'll be a bug. So fix that. Anything you notice, all you got to do is just prompt it to help you fix for you. Send feedback. Okay. And send feedback to your admin. Yes, that's another thing I need to look at. How is the admin handled? Let me check cards. Okay, so request a new card. You can request a new card. Okay, virtual or physical. Let me see what they have. The card features. Okay, telling you about their card features. You agree to terms. They tell you this virtual is free, but physical card is not free. 7 to 10 days, you pay 1.5. As it will deliver in 7 to 10 days. You have ATM withdrawals. All right, POS payments and so on. Okay, so you fulfill your detail to tell you the features of the card. Okay, so back to transactions. Okay, we've seen this before. Let me go back to the welcome. All right, so you can transfer. You select your bank and do all these things. Get OTP. Uh, Let me increase the screen. You can select any of these banks. Boom, your stuff is ready. I actually prefer this to rock. I prefer Dreamflow to rock because the accuracy is top notch. You can hide your balance. Uh, you can see more. You can withdraw to your bank. All right. You can withdraw to your bank. What did I do? So let me click on this restart. It's restarting actually. Okay, so to publish this app, let me show you how to publish. You click on this publish icon. If I want to publish on web now, I will just click and it goes to my server, my hosting account like cPanel or Netlify or AWS, anywhere where I want to take it to. All right, I want to do a custom thing. All right, see all of them are here. Okay, we'll have a separate video for all these deployments. I want this video. So everything deployment is here. We want it to be on iOS. Look at it here, but you have to pay them for this iOS season. They say upgrade. You want to do it for Android, you have to upgrade. And how much is it? Just is it 20 USD also? But for web, you can click and publish. It's generating a link now, which you can show to your client. All right. And get some bucks for it. Okay, so guys, you have seen what it looks like. Of course, this is the code. Let me look at the code and see what's up with it. All right. So the most important thing I can do right now is to connect this application, right, to this database. I've connected, but it's just for me to select the project. Once I do that, you will see everything will take a new shape. The interface will still be there, but you have added power to this application, which we call backend. All right. The logic, everything will function the same way your FCMB and EcoBank app works. It will work like that. All right. So that is that. See you in the next lesson. If you're interested in building apps like this and publishing it, just get these guys. Okay, this is the live. This is the URL which I can send to a client. Make money from it. Okay, so this is the web version. Now, as you're updating here in Flutterflow, and sorry, in Dreamflow, it goes to your web. It also goes to your what is it called? To your apps. So you don't need to write code for iOS differently, for web differently, or Android differently. All right. So this is it. The only thing you may need to ask Dreamflow to do is to build a proper welcome page. This is the back. This is like the login page. All right. You may want to do a home page that is beautiful. All right. You can even do that with Lovable, and then that redirect users here when they want to log in. You know. So that is that. We have something very cool here. So much power in your hands. So go ahead and build. Build, 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 build. That is what I want to see. Build and let me know your challenges while building it. See you in the next lesson.